Hey guys, this is Arel and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another planner video. So for today, I want to talk to you about information migration. Yes, it's such a fancy, serious word, but honestly, it's just a fancy way of saying that I will be showing you how I transfer information from one planner to another. So as planner people, we like to plan out every detail in every second of our lives because it's fun. And also, another thing that we like to do is we use our planners to store information. And because there's so much going on already in our very well organized brains, we like to use our planners to keep some information that we try to not think about, just so we can actually think about them later on, like keeping information about your house, about your school, about just any type of information that doesn't really need to stay in our brains, but we would like to revisit that information later on. So I have posted a video about my updated planner lineup. I will link it in the cards right now if you guys are interested, but I am using several different types of planners. So today I am going to show you how one planner has this type of information and then I'm transferring it to this type of planner because this planner is actually more appropriate to store this information later on, and I can just look at it whenever I want to look at it once again. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. So I have some of my planners right now on screen, and then I am going to show you guys some examples of how each planner kind of talk to each other and in a way that one stores information and the other one has information that needs to be transferred to that one planner, and so on and so forth. So one example that I can give you is whenever I have an idea of putting something in my planner. So if you guys have seen my lineup, I talked about this planner. This is my planner setup planner. I do have a talk through of this one on my IGTV. I will link it in the description box if you guys want to see that. But anyway, this planner is basically for planning my setups, like for my planner. I know it's super extra, but then again, I think we all need one, especially for, full hardcore planner babes. So as far as my grading information, in my everyday carry, I know the cover looks different. I moved into a Moterm Litchi White from my Velvet Sand, but to get on topic, I have a section in my EDC that has a planner related list. So a planner related list is pretty much all the ideas that I have for a planner setup. Like if I wanted to add something on this planner, or if I want to add something in my extension, or any type of planner, honestly. So I just put it on here. But since I wanted my EDC to be simplified and have just lists, I use this list as obviously the brain dump and then move it to the appropriate planner, which is this one. So I did come up with a system of moving, and as far as moving information. So this sticky note is talking about if I checked it off on here, it means the task is done. And if it has the arrow facing towards the right, it means it was transferred, and then next, obviously, it was not done. So I have a few things that were transferred, and what it means by transferred is it's transferred into this planner. So to show you what I mean by that, so let's go to my EDC section, and I do have a to-do list of basically things that I need to add to my planner, and that's pretty much what it is. So if you guys see right here, print cozy photos using Instax. So I added that to the deco section of this list, and it just says print cozy photos. So in a nutshell, it's super, that's how simple it is. That's how I transfer my information. But I know that knowing that I cross this out or like put it as transferred, I know that this is going to be in here and I wouldn't forget about it. Like if I'm just looking exclusively at this planner, meaning I've already transferred the information from one planner to the other. So that's one example. Another thing is, you know, I have an idea as far as bottom tabs, and I think I have one right here. No, I don't. Other thing, oh, custom inserts like for the order tracker, and actually I already did this, so I'm actually gonna check this off, and I already added it to my planner because I recently ordered a custom insert for my order tracker. So there you go. That's like one example. Another example is when I am doing planning between my Everyday Carry planner, which is my A6, and my extension. So one thing I can show you guys is actually social media planning. So I actually don't have a social media like specific section. I just added it to my work and it's just like ideas, but I intend to use this insert to just write down whatever ideas that I have. Let's say if I have a video idea, if I have a Instagram post idea, giveaway, or whatever, I will write it down here, and then I know that I have to transfer it to the most appropriate planner that houses all my social media information, which is my extension. So right here I do have my April videos. I can find, oh, here we go. So this is my April calendar as far as social media goes. It's not pretty filled out yet, but that's pretty much like, this is the snapshot of what I use to plan out my social media stuff for my extension. And then I have several different things like video ideas and lists and all that. So if I do have an idea placed on here, I do know that I have to transfer it on this one. So that's a more of a situational, hypothetical, I haven't done it yet type of example. But another example is, I think I can show you, is with meal planning. So if I am meal planning, I'm going to go to my meal section. And then I have lists of favorite meals on here, and then some vegan favorites and recipes to try. And then here I'm actually going to transfer from my extension to my EDC, and I am using this meal planning insert by Simple and Trendy Co. So if I am pretty, you know, I don't have an idea of what I want to like eat, I tend to reference these lists in my extension and then just transfer the information on here. So that's another example of information migration. And then another example, which I think this is what I mostly use it for, or this is like the best example that I can give you, is using my brain dump notebook. So I talked about my brain dump notebook and my planner lineup, and this is pretty much everything, anything that is like in my brain, and then I write it down on here and then move it to everywhere else. So I actually tagged a few things because, like I said, the information on here goes everywhere else and not just in one or two specific planners. So let's say this example right here. So there was one day I wanted to write the inventory of like my entire kitchen. So I wrote it down right here because this is pretty much like scratch. I'm not worried about what my handwriting looks like. I'm not worried about like the aesthetic of what it looks like. So this is pretty much just writing it down. And then once I completed this inventory, I went through my kitchen cupboards and all that. I went into my extension and wrote everything in the appropriate insert. So I have this inventory insert by Simple and Trendy Co. And this is more organized looking. It's a little prettier than, you know, this handwriting right here, but you know, it's cleaner and it's finalized. So that's one thing for information migration. And another example that I can give you is this. So I have the poll feedback, and I think I already showed you guys in my social media section. That is right here. So I did a poll on Instagram one day and I asked people like what they want to see more from me. So I wrote all these down, all the responses on Instagram, and then I wrote it in a better looking, cleaner, organized view. But this notebook has proven so helpful for me because this is pretty much like just dumping it out. And then as far as the next step, which is organizing, that's when the other planners come in. Another example that I can give you is my custom. So I am waiting for a custom from VDS that is going to be a 5 size. So I was planning my custom right here in my random notebook. And after I finalized all that, I wrote it down in my planner, setup planner, and I wrote it down right here. So this is like a section for potential or future customs, and that's pretty much the same information. So that's one other example. And lastly, or not lastly, I can show you guys a few more, but if you can see the flow of this video, that's pretty much like how I transfer information from one planner to another, and it's been working out really well for me as far as getting my brain organized. So next is I wanted to have an insert that was exclusive or was more appropriate for me. I have looked up different types of video planner inserts like on Etsy and all the shops out there, and I still wanted one that was just exclusive for me, and it just one that fits my needs as far as video planning. So I wrote it all out. I drew it out, like the layout and everything, and then I actually had it done by Aaliyah of Puffin Pages Co. And what she did was absolute magic, and she did a very good job. And this is what the final product looks like. This is the insert. So, you know, for every idea that you have and you write it down on like your notebook, like that's good, but sometimes it's hard to navigate through this like one notebook because the information is jumbled. It's just different topics, just different like aspects of your life, and that's why it's important for you to transfer it to the appropriate planner so that your life is a lot more organized and you're not like going crazy. And then another example that I have is this. So I went on vacation and I wrote all down my expenses. And this one, I just wanted to like write it down on here first before I moved it to my finance section in my plan. So I wrote it down on my finance section, and that's pretty much what it is. And then next I have just random stuff. So this one was an idea of filling out the habit tracker that I have currently in my EDC. So because this is a bigger space, this is actually a good space to like plan whatever. And this is the source of this. So this is my current habit tracker right now, and it has pretty much what I wrote down on here. I just planned out what I wanted and I typed it in, and that's it. And then next is this one actually. So I will actually conclude the video or finish my example with this last one, and this is this video right now. So I planned out my video, what I wanted to say, what I wanted to include, and I transferred it to the appropriate planner, which is my extension, to the appropriate insert, which is this one. So I have basically written down what I'm going to do for this video that I'm doing right now. And as you can see, the information is a lot more organized. It's a lot more easy to follow than just looking at it this way. So I'm actually going to check off that I am recording so I can just check that, and I am going to be editing after I film this, obviously. That is it. So there's definitely a lot of ways that you can do when you transfer your information. I mean, if you're a one planner person, that is absolutely fantastic for you, and I wish I could be that way, but I just can't, because I'm gonna need 80mm rings if I was just gonna have one planner entirely for my life. But the way that it works for me is I have this one to pretty much write whatever and not think about how it looks, and I have this to actually think about how it looks. And then this one is that houses in my life, and this is an extension of my life. So, but the system that I have as far as migrating information from one planner to another, it works out pretty well. It makes me not miss anything as far as like writing it down somewhere, and all I know is that it's always going to be in one of these, no matter where I write it down. And I know if, let's say, I can't find that here, or maybe I still have it in this one, I just haven't moved it yet. So that's pretty much the concept of what I'm trying to explain in this video. So, do you have a process that you are doing as far as moving information from one planner to another? If you do, please let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, I hope this video has been helpful, because it's all about pretty much like organization, and organization is absolutely fun. So that is it. I'm going to be ending this video right now. If you guys have any questions other than the process, please let me know as usual in the comments. And thank you again so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.